Welcome back, everybody. Mark here, Academic Advisor with the Engineering Advising Center, here to talk today a little bit about iterative learning. So what is iterative learning? Well, let's start with an example. Let's say you get here and we get into October and it's getting cold out and you feel inspired. You want to learn how to play hockey. And you have two options. Maybe there are two courses. Option one is you're gonna spend 12 hours one day, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You'll start with learning how to skate. You'll end with the advanced hockey topics. And at the end, you'll leave knowing everything. Option two is you spend 1 hour every Saturday for 3 months. Again, takes 12 hours. You're learning the same content in the same order. Which one of these is more effective? There's an obvious answer here. Of course, it's option two. It's the option where you're spending 1 hour every Saturday over the course of 3 months. And why is that more effective? Well, it's because you're going back to the content, once a week or every so often. This gives you time in between your days of learning to really think about and understand the concepts that you've learned in class, and you're also kind of pulling them in smaller bits. So I have this fear that all of my advisees are working on their math like this. So you can see they've got math class maybe 3 times per week, and that they have these marathon math Mondays in the afternoon and evenings where they're doing all of their math homework. And what's nice about this is that, of course, you get all of that homework done for the week. But the downside is that you're really only hitting math 4 times over the course of this week, and chances are pretty good that by the end of this session here, 5, 6 o'clock, you're really not retaining things. You're sort of in that I just got to get to the finish mindset. So what might this look like if you're gonna make this a little bit more iterative? Well, maybe you spread out your math. What's nice about this is that you never have you never have 5 or 6 hours of the stuff right in a row. But also you can see that what this does is it puts math on your mind in this example 8 times over the course of a week. And those of you who are curious, this does fit that 2 to 3 hours outside of class model. For every hour in class. So let's pull in some other classes here. So maybe you're taking math, you're taking physics, and you're taking engineering 101. Spread out the sessions where you're going to learn over the course of your week so that you're doing them in much smaller bursts, right? Maybe you're spending one day on the homework. Maybe you're spending an hour a different day rewriting your notes from class or creating an outline of the material that you're going to hit. But the idea is that you want to be in math mode or physics mode or that mindset multiple times over the course of a week. So what are some more examples or some strategies that use this iterative learning idea? Small bursts. So as you saw in that previous model, really nothing was more than 90 minutes. The idea being that if you can keep things small, your brain is probably going to be a little bit more attentive. You'll be able to really pay attention and focus on the things that you're learning, and you don't have to dread those marathon sessions of getting things completed. Hit this from multiple angles. So maybe you're doing a mini outline before class to get the gears spinning of what you're going to learn that day. You've got, of course, homework problems. You've got study groups where you're no longer just trying to complete problems, but you're trying to explain it to people. Maybe you're, again, getting to the end of class and starting with a blank sheet, writing down everything that you can remember. Last but not least here, plan out your small bursts. So this is, I guess, a little plug for time management here. Uh, to do this effectively, you need to plan out when you're going to be spending time on each of these courses, rather than just sort of hoping that you get these small bursts happening by the end of the week. So there is iterative learning. Again, remember, I call these things brain touches. The more times that these concepts are touching your brain over the course of a week, the better. For more help or more ideas, don't hesitate to make an appointment with your academic advisor.